Good day. In our busy world today, we get inundated with information all the time. There's a real flow of information our direction. We get it in traditional media like television, radio, newspapers, magazines. But nowadays we're sitting with electronic media, so we get SMSs, emails, tweets, Facebook. Everything wants to get our attention all the time. So when we look at business information, it's just more information, and we get information overload at the end of it. We can't see the wood for the trees anymore. As an example of a system that could actually give us a clue as to how to minimize that is if we look at the car's dashboard again. We've looked at it previously, but if we have a look at that again, inside your car, it doesn't just measure 4 or 5 things, even though that's what you see on your dashboard. It's measuring hundreds of little sensors and things, specifically in modern cars, measuring all these little aspects and making decisions all the time for you, but all you see is the primary 5 or 6 gauges on your dashboard. If there's something important happening or an emergency you're supposed to be aware of, it will let you know in an exception of sorts. So either your screen turns red or there's a little light flashing or something like that, making it possible for you to focus on only the core things at a time. Now in business it works the same way. Even though there's hundreds of things happening in your business, you can't focus on all of them at the same time. You need to identify the 5, 6 or 7 things in your business that is the key things that you need to look at. Traditionally we call those your key performance indicators. Now, it's great coming up with all these wonderful things, like if I'm a salesperson, I must say my key performance indicator is I have to keep my customers happy. That's noble and everything, but how do I measure it? You need to be able to measure something. You must be able to put it on a gauge or a graph, put a number on it, something that means something to you. So for a salesperson that says, I need to keep my customers happy, maybe your measurement will be to have customer surveys every time you deal with a customer, and then have a look at how well you score. So your measurement is not so much does the customer look happy or not, it is I got 7 out of 10 in the last month for my customer satisfaction surveys. So that's a measurable thing. And all key performance indicators must be measurable for you to look at it at a single gauge, at a single glance, to be able to make a decision at a single instance. So use your homework for the week. Go around and look at all the information you receive in your business on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, and look at those and determine what is your key performance indicators, and not just what it is that you want to achieve through it, but what is it that you will be able to measure it with. What will give you your score from 1 to 10 on how well you're doing on that key performance indicator.